kinds of people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't. These are the jokes you get when you ask a nerd to be your best man. Speaking of nerds, I don't want to shock anybody here. Those two, the newlyweds. I know this because I sat and watched them off the top of their heads reel off 16 Disney princes.
I won that round.
Not princesses. Yeah, I know you won. You beat me. Not princesses. A well-educated 10-year-old girl can do that. Princes. I don't get it. I'd like to say that I've known Aaron since he was in diapers, but I promised I wouldn't bring up that party again. What I will say is that I've known him since he was a typical, salty, sullen teenage guy, and I've watched him grow into a man that any parents, any friends could be proud of. Okay? When I was a kid, there were basically two kinds of guys. There were guys like me who read comic books and stayed to themselves, nerds. Then there were the guys who went out and raced cars. I missed the memo that said you could be both. So I'm a little envious of this guy. Not least of all because he's married to Sarah. Sarah, I haven't known nearly as long as I've known Aaron. She was one of those people who float into your life and you kind of expect them to float back out again. All I knew about her was that she was genuinely kind. Now, nice people come and go, but you want to hold on to the ones who are genuinely kind, and she is. She's also very good taking care of animals, so Aaron's in good hands. And they're both nerds, so if they ever have a problem in their relationship, just remember, it's left, right, up, down, A, B, start. Fixes everything. Now, we got to hear a lovely service, and the minister gave us the story of two people coming together as one flesh. And this is a very beautiful, traditional way of looking at marriage. I've got nothing against that. We see it all throughout cultures of the world. We are somehow, if you want to listen to, okay, I'm also a literature professor, so I'm going to drop the literature on you. Aristophanes, ancient Greek playwright, we hang around at symposia once. Now, symposia these days are kind of highfalutin affairs. Back then, it was just an excuse for philosophers to get drunk. So he's over there, he's legless, he's fried to the hat, and he's holding forth on the subject of marriage. And there's this little no account pipsqueak there named Plato who's listening in. He writes everything down. You might have heard of Plato. He wrote a couple of things. And Aristophanes says, when humans were first created, we were dual beings. Right? This is a traditional cultural thing. We see it around the world. And then the gods got angry. It was kind of their default setting back then. They got angry at everything. And they split humans in half. So for the rest of our existence, we wander around looking for that perfect match. I think that's a beautiful idea. But I got another way to look at it. Instead of two people trying to steer the same mind, why don't we think of it as two authors trying to write the same book? We're not always going to agree on what needs to go into this book. There are going to be disagreements. So Sarah might look at something that Aaron has brought to the book and say, I don't remember it working out that way. And Aaron might look at something that Sarah's brought to the book and say, I don't remember this at all. But you compromise and you build a book together. Sometimes you have to make difficult choices. Sometimes you have to let things go. Oh. But the book that you create with your life is a masterpiece. So, if you would grab a beverage. A wish that the book that Sarah and Aaron have begun to write never has an ending. Amen. And Han shot first. Thank you.